Hello everyone, it's Molinel for Mobi.gg and today we're back with the top 16 best games from the Netflix subscription released on Android and iOS. Get comfortable, like the video to support us, and if you like this video, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next ones. Alright, let's get started. We begin this top list of the best games from the Netflix subscription with Mighty Quest Rock Palace, number 16 in our ranking. Mighty Quest for Epic Loot has closed its doors on mobile and PC, but a new installment of the Ubisoft franchise has made its debut as a Netflix game on Android and iOS. In Mighty Quest Rock Palace, it's no longer about defense but attack, and the game's roguelite formula works extremely well. Each run invites you to choose a path on the map of the region you are exploring to unlock a new specific piece of equipment, upgrade your gear at the forge, buy build elements, or even sacrifice blood for upgrades before passing through a boss checkpoint. The levels present a good challenge without being impossible to complete, and the wide variety of heroes available gives Mighty Quest for Epic Loot another layer of playability. Unlike flavorless Archero clones, this roguelite takes the usual formula of the genre and makes it its own with a unique style that deserves a spot in this top list. We continue with number 15 on our list. Open your eyes and especially don't blink, you might miss a beautiful slice of your life. In Before You Rise, you play as Benjamin Bryn. You will need to use the front camera of your smartphone or tablet to track the times when you close your eyes. Be careful of dryness for those who try hard. Keep some saline solution handy. This little gem offers an interesting game mechanic where if you blink, the scene you are participating in will end. At the heart of Benjamin Bryn's memories, you will have to make the right choices to guide him to the end. Touching and immersive, this title is a real gem that I can only recommend if you enjoy original games. Expect a deep dive into family life, childhood, grief, and the journey to the afterlife. Believe me, it's an adventure you won't soon forget. Next on the list, in 14th place, is Poinpy, an arcade game that will surely remind you of Doodle Jump. Your goal is relatively simple. You need to climb as high as possible while crushing as many fruits as you can to make juice. Despite its cute appearance, this Netflix title is a real challenge on its own. It puts your reflexes to the test by multiplying platforms and enemies, pushing you to find an optimized strategy to collect the right combinations of fruits without touching the ground again. Unlock bonuses and chain combos while avoiding all obstacles in this flashy colored game with dynamic gameplay that will delight fans of vertical platformers. The sensations are truly excellent, and it's really a pleasure to see a game with such a high level of polish that we love to take everywhere with us. With over 70 million downloads for its first installment, the Into the Dead game series easily secures the 13th spot among the best Netflix video games. During the zombie apocalypse, you are far away from your family. To find them, you will have to face entire hordes of zombies in endless levels. In addition to the story, the game is divided into runner-type levels where you collect weapons and ammunition while dodging zombies with your lateral dodge. Unlock new weapons and take down those bastards. If you survive the fields and forests of hungry zombies, you can discover one of the multiple endings of the game after about 60 levels and a good dose of explosives. You can even do it accompanied by a dog like in The Last of Us and try Into the Dead 2 in offline mode. I'm taking a short break from this top mobile games list to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content. Many of you watch our videos every week without following us, and your support means a lot to us, so please consider subscribing and activating the bell to not miss any of our videos. Thanks in advance to everyone who does, and let's move on to the next game in this top list. In 12th place, we inevitably find the time-traveling adventure of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. This colorful beat-em-up inspired by the 80s allows you to play as your favorite Ninja Turtles or their friends to thwart the evil plan of Krang and Shredder. Each hero has characteristics of range, speed, and power, so make sure to choose wisely based on your preferred playstyle. Emerge from your sewers to perform tons of animated combos that make the battles very smooth. And for those of you feeling nostalgic, an arcade mode is available with limited lives and the inability to save your progress, reminiscent of the good old punishing ranked light mode. However, I still recommend playing with a controller for a better gaming experience. 11th in this ranking is the puzzle game Arranger, which will put your brains to the test. You play as Gemma, a young girl on a journey of self-discovery who must navigate through numerous environments. While the game stands out for its very pretty coloring idea, its greatest quality is its central mechanic, which is both simple and effective. Gemma moves on a grid where each row and column behaves like a conveyor belt. Some elements of the scenery move with her, but others remain fixed. You will need to understand the different interactions between the grid and your environment to solve puzzles, complete quests, explore a level, or defeat bosses. It's clever and very satisfying, so don't hesitate to give it a try. In 10th place, it's Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals that takes the spot. The excellent sequel to the narrative horror series on mobile sends you to the town of Kamena, where you can hear very strange radio signals to communicate with the dead. By lifting the veil surrounding this mystery, you enter a title with an atmosphere reminiscent of horror films from the last century, while enjoying a superb ambience and consistently high-quality writing. The story of Oxenfree 2. Lost Signals might bring a tear to your eye, but the atmosphere is there to give you chills. It's a gem to listen to with headphones to immerse yourself in the story. Explore the enchanting world of Lucky Luna, 9th in this top list, thanks to your Netflix game subscription. This platformer has taken the gamble of not letting you jump, but rather drawing you deeper into its levels to collect loot and fill your treasure trove. If you enjoy competition, you can try hard to complete the dungeons as quickly as possible and improve your ranking. But if you are more the type to want to relax, you can enjoy the immersive musical atmosphere and all the secrets of the dungeons and temples to discover in Lucky Luna. Blending pixel art and Japanese folklore, this title received very positive feedback from the community right from its launch. In addition to its story mode, it offers an endless mode with a roguelite dimension that promises highly varied runs. The narrative game Rain Streakingdoms takes the 8th place. Through simple and intuitive gameplay, you will need to swipe left or right to make important decisions. The Streakingdoms installment of this narrative game series takes you on an epic journey inspired by the history of the most famous Chinese dynasties. In-game, everything is about decision-making, so you will need to anticipate all the consequences of your choices to keep your kingdom running smoothly. As a bonus, the Streakingdoms installment offers a unique combat system compared to other titles in the series, and you can even play competitively against other players and enjoy side quests. In short, Reigns on Netflix is an innovative gameplay experience, ideal for mobile, with an original and very complex story that creates a video game cocktail to be enjoyed without moderation. Continuing this top list of the best games on the Netflix subscription, we have Into the Breach in 7th place. This gem has made a mark on indie video games across all platforms, becoming a must-play. In a futuristic setting, your objective is to save humanity from the extraterrestrial threat. This translates into a highly developed turn-based strategic gameplay. On the pixel art battlefield, take control of different mechas and eliminate the alien threat while protecting human buildings. Particularly comprehensive in its game mechanics, Into the Breach stands out from other titles with its approach. Each turn, you can see the enemy unit's movements in advance, and you must think of as many combos as possible to prevent them from causing harm. You can even use the environment to your advantage, such as water or mountains in your battles. And if the hordes of aliens overwhelm you, you just need to go back in time to save humanity in another timeline. Into the Breach will make you rediscover strategy from a new perspective in a futuristic and oppressive atmosphere. Play as Stella, who takes care of guiding souls to the afterlife, with Spiritfarer, the 6th game in this ranking. Interact with unique characters, discover their stories, and take care of your spirit fairy. Customize your boat to travel in style through enchanting hand-drawn landscapes. The adventure is full of emotions but also action, with resource gathering for life on board, crafting, and even platforming. Dreams, memories, and grief blend together to bring tears to the eyes of many players in this title from Thunder Lotus and Pledis Juice. Go ahead and try Spiritfarer through your Netflix subscription without ads and in-app purchases on Android and iOS, hoping there are no crashes. 5th in this ranking is Paper Trail with its paper environments. This title fully embraces the origami theme. In terms of gameplay, it's a puzzle game that invites you to fold, unfold and refold paper to alter the world and solve puzzles in colorful settings. You play as Paige, leaving the family home for a grand initiatory journey. With each new region, it will grow, and you will learn to turn the world around to use it in every possible way. Unveil these secrets and enjoy this dream. Stay within the pages of Paper Trail, adorned with traditional printmaking and watercolor techniques. Don't miss this free experience on your phone for a few hours of puzzles and poetry. Just before the podium, we find Bloons TD 6. Choose your heroes and towers correctly to defend your path and complete the different levels. Expand your arsenal through the knowledge tree and learn to master the subtleties of your firepower. You can play solo, online or offline, but also in co-op with up to 4 players in public or private matches. And to fully enjoy Ninja Kiwi's game, you get rid of ads and Ashin apps since this version only requires a standard Netflix subscription. Down to the original and enhanced content of Bloons TD6 Netflix or the completely crazy challenges imagined by players by testing community creations on Android and iOS. In 3rd place, we find Dead Cells, one of the best multi-platform games of the last 10 years. It is one of the most comprehensive roguelites available on mobile. If you haven't tried it yet, well, this is the perfect opportunity to give it a chance on touch or with a controller without paying an extra euro beyond your usual subscription. Dead Cells promises an immersive universe, beautiful pixel art animations, and a tough challenge. Since the levels are procedural, and you adjust your gear as you go, you will always find a good reason to do another classic run, or one coupled with one of the thematic DLCs like the Castlevania one. Dive into the underworld with new weapons, new enemies, and the possibility of having a pet to accompany you on your journey into the heart of darkness. It's Narcos Cartel Wars Unlimited that takes the second place on the podium. As a very clean import-export company, you don't harm anyone. Only if you exclude the fact that you are leading a cartel in a quest for domination through blood and money. In any case, with Narcos Cartel Wars Unlimited, take control of your own cartel. Keep the corrupt authorities in your 808 pocket, and don't hesitate to take down the bad payers. Manage your profits, expand your base, recruit sicarios, ally with other players, and rule your cartel in this title that incorporates all the classic elements of mobile strategy games in the style of Rise of Kingdoms. This management game also offers you, as with Clash of Clans, the ability to create your defensive city plan to protect your wealth and take revenge on your aggressors. You can now enjoy Narcos Cartel Wars Unlimited without the pay-to-win aspect, while watching Narcos, which helps make it one of the best Netflix video games. At the top, the excellent The Case of the Golden Idol stands out. You can embark on an adventure as a detective in an investigation that seems to connect no fewer than 12 murders. In this story set in the 18th century, you investigate an enchanting treasure. You must pay attention to the smallest details to solve the puzzles. Study the crime scenes, unmask the culprits, and fill in the blanks in this high-quality puzzle game with extremely positive reviews on Steam and an original investigation system reminiscent of the board game Chronicles of Crime. The Case of the Golden Idol is a little gem just waiting to challenge your brain. The Netflix version even includes additional prequels to extend the experience. And there you have it. That's the end of this top list of the best mobile games on the Netflix subscription. I hope you enjoyed it. And as usual, if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Bye.